A new program aims to get more people on bicycles, and not just in Northwest Arkansas. The Northwest Arkansas Regional Planning Commission, along with the City of Fort Smith and the nonprofit Metro Plan, have all teamed up now to offer e-bike incentives to residents across more than a dozen counties in Arkansas and Oklahoma. 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer shows us how this initiative wants to expand mobility options.
It's no secret Northwest Arkansas loves bikes. From the Razorback Greenway to hundreds of miles of trails woven through the Ozarks, cycling has become part of the region's identity.
In Northwest Arkansas, we're very proud of our success.
Now the region wants to build on that success here and beyond with a new program designed to help more people get on 2 wheels.
And more that we see throughout the region, people are utilizing e-bikes as an option or a choice.
Funded through an EPA grant, eligible residents in Northwest Arkansas, the Fort Smith region, and Central Arkansas can apply for vouchers worth between $700 and $1,200 toward the purchase of an e-bike.
So I think success is getting more people on bikes and e-bikes and providing more mobility and transportation choices in all 3 metro areas.
E-bikes are already growing in popularity across Northwest Arkansas, and local bike shop owners say with this new program, that demand could go up even more.
We're selling a ton of bikes and repairing a ton of bikes and just trying to keep up. Horn, turn signal.
At Fayetteville E-Bike Company, they're peddling the new popular form of transportation, and they're busy.
Got your different levels of pedal assist. Well, with over 500 miles of trails in Northwest Arkansas, you're never going to be at a loss for somewhere to ride.
They say the vouchers could open the doors for even more people to hop on e-bikes for the first time.
We have prices ranging from about $1,000 up to $3,000, so you could get a bike for almost no cost here.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for your business.
Covering news where you live, Lauren Spencer, 5 News.
Tomorrow, voters in Oklahoma will hit the polls for primary elections. There's a lot of state and federal races at stake, none bigger than the race for Oklahoma's next governor. On the Republican side of the ticket, it's a packed race. State Attorney General Gentner Drummond is one of 9 candidates running. Faces a tough field, including former State Senator Mike Mizey, who has been endorsed by the president. 3 Democrats are running, including State House Rep Cindy Munson and former State Senator Connie Johnson. A candidate must earn more than 50% of the vote to win the race. Otherwise, the top 2 will move on to a runoff in August. Voters will also decide an increase to the state minimum wage. If you vote yes, the minimum wage would gradually increase over the next 3 years from $7.25 to $15 an hour. Polls are open 7 to 7 tomorrow. You must be a registered party voter to vote. If you are registered as an independent, you will not be able to vote in tomorrow's election. Theydon School is notifying families after a Bentonville photographer charged in a child sexual abuse material investigation was previously involved with a summer camp on campus. The school says Russell Bloodworth taught a beginner's photography course over the summer and was set to come back this year. According to the police affidavit, investigators reviewed a photograph of a juvenile girl they later connected to Bloodworth's classes. Investigators allege the image was used to create multiple sexually explicit AI-generated images. State Police Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force told us today that while the technology may be new, the impact on children is the same.
There's a mental health element. It's the same mental health element that you have across the real versus fake. The speed of it is what's starting to get scary.
Theydon School says any parents who interacted with Bloodsworth and has concerns should reach out to the Bentonville Police Department. An attorney is asking the Sebastian County prosecutor now for a criminal investigation after a video on social media shows who appear to be deputies hitting an inmate repeatedly. Now, we have confirmed with the sheriff's office the video is legitimate. They will be addressing the media on Wednesday regarding that incident. Fort Smith attorney Joey McCutcheon says the video involves convicted murderer John Anthony Cole. It's from May of last year, the same day Cole stabbed 2 deputies in the jail. McCutcheon is asking the county prosecutor for a criminal investigation. He talked with the interim sheriff, chief deputy, and prosecutor about transparency in this video. We have asked the sheriff's office for the video, but have not heard back from them yet. We will not be showing it until it is independently sent to us. Testimony continues tomorrow in the capital murder trial of Casey Jennings, as accused of shooting and killing Allison Castro in 2022. Jennings' trial was pushed back a number of times. In April of 24, he was set to take a plea deal before prosecutors say he changed his mind. He was allowed to represent himself for a few months last year, but that decision was reversed this past February. This trial expected to take weeks. Both the defense and prosecution gave opening statements today. You can find out more on our website about this coverage on 5newsonline.com. A man has been arrested in Bentonville after police say he started a fire in a restroom at Memorial Park. Eric Kelly was arrested after a witness identified him. Kelly was later booked on arson and criminal mischief charges. Friends of Bentonville Parks and Recs say the bathrooms at the park pavilion will be closed until further notice. They say a maintenance team will assess the damages and pretty much go from there. Fayetteville City Council could vote tomorrow night on new regulations on data centers. It would create stricter rules for future projects. Now, we don't know of any planned data center projects in the city, but leaders say new regulations would help them get ahead of future debates. The new rules would require developments to provide information like water use, electricity demand, and other impacts to the public. Council members discussed last week if the regulations should go further and who would pay for specialized reviews. If approved tomorrow night, the new regulations would go into effect immediately. Meanwhile, Fort Smith City directors will discuss changing injury pay for city employees tomorrow night. The board reviewed the city's policies after police officer Kyle Newman was shot and injured during a DWI stop in May. Some directors said the policies didn't go far enough. Now, according to a city memo, employees will get up to 18 months of injury pay, and the city will pay for every medical bill for life. City administrator will also be able to extend coverage on a case-by-case basis.